Hi everyone, I'm Jack from Click Energy. In video 8, I will be doing a bill comparison for a customer that has solar panels. Let's get started, shall we? On this video, I will be taking you through how to do a solar bill comparison and what information is needed to enter into the quote tool, how to insert that information, and then of course how to compare the results. So let's get straight into it. First thing as always we need to do is get our hands on an electricity bill, and this one, as we can see, has solar. Then we go to our Viridian Associate homepage, we click on Become a Customer, and then that takes us through to the Click Energy Viridian microsite. On here, as always, we click on Get a Quick Quote, and then we can enter our postcode. So we need to find the postcode 3088, enter that in. Now this is solar only, there's no gas, so we will go forward like that. Then of course what we are doing, we want to enter our exact usage, and we also want to identify that we have solar panels. So here we have an electricity bill with solar panels on it. So there's a few things we need to identify. Firstly, what is the meter type? As we can see here, there is a peak and an off-peak rate, and there is two breakdowns of the off-peak rate. However, they are charged at the same rate. So what we can do in that case is add them together. Now, when we add these two together, it comes to 220.38 kilowatts. Of course, there was 76.93 kilowatts used here at the peak rate. The feed-in tariff was 285.83 kilowatts. As we can see here, the customer has a premium feed-in tariff, as can also be seen here by the rate they are receiving from their current provider of 60 cents, and this was over 31 days. So now that we have that information, we can go back and put that into our quick quote tool. So the first thing we need to do is change the meter type from peak only to peak off peak, and of course mentioned here has solar. So the peak usage, 76.93, the off peak usage, and the number of days was 31. And remember, as was touched in some of the previous slides, this here is for the average daily solar export, not the total export. So in this case, if we take 285.83 and divide it by 31, we get 9.22. So now that we've put all that information in, without having changed the eligible feed-in tariff type, we can see that the bill with Click would have been $80.21. Comparing this to the current provider, which would have been a credit of $56.84. So this shows the importance of making sure that we choose the correct eligible feed-in tariff type. As we had touched on earlier, this customer was on the premium feed-in tariff type. So you need to see when that suddenly changes, the customer would now be receiving a credit of $91.28 as opposed to the credit of $56.84. So in this case, we would be providing the customer with more credit than what they would have had with their current provider.